Good evening and welcome to everyone who may be watching now or in the future and the past. I am Milsey, and tonight we're going to be doing a lot of wiring and soldering. Basically, last stream we were focused on getting the new potentiometers onto the glove. This stream we're focused on making the wires to go on the potentiometers to go onto our fancy little circuit board here. But yeah, lots of soldering, nice chill evening. I also did, I just got these in. Don't know how well that's picking it up, but these are little Joy-Con joysticks, and I got a little breakout board for them as well in the mail. So they are going to be swapped out for the much bulkier joysticks that I have been using previously. But that's not a right now problem, because ribbon cables are fragile, and I need to protect them first. But that's like step 20. We're on step 1. Let's switch over to our trusty 5 cam. Or actually, it's no longer the 5 cam since I no longer have the desk view of me talking. Yeah, technically there's the 5th cam. It's right where all the Google Slide stuff is. But now this is just 4 cams. Okay, so I'm going to need about 15 of each color. Oh no. Do I even have that? Or am I gonna have to order more of these? We got a red. Or actually, no, we don't need 15 of each. We need 10 of each. At a minimum, 5. Well, shoot. Those are the male connectors. I'll take whatever I can get, honestly. Okay, let's just place you here for a second, so all hell doesn't immediately break loose. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna have to order more of those. Fun. 1, 2... hang on. Okay, let's sort what's what. Female... Male, male, male... Okay, so we got 3 males, 1 female. I can maybe get 1 more of each out of here. Well, the JSD connector in this context is a suggestion. Let's just get you right on out of there. Plastic container? What plastic container? You mean the garbage? Okay, so we got 4. We also have these, which are going to be coming in very handy in a moment. Okay, so another... Okay, just wanted to triple check there is background music this time. So sorry about that for last stream. So I could not imagine anyone watching this with no background audio for 2 hours. Well, we got the red one. Now we got 2 of them. There we go. We got 2 more over there. Yeah, so it's 5 of each. There's 3 and 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we seem to be missing the male JST connectors for them. Or we've used all of them up. Okay, let's make sure we have enough of everything else before I start futzing with the colors. Because if it's just red that we're missing, I can swap it out for, like, green. Okay, and then female pile. Yeah, the one I'm holding in my hand's all male connectors. 4. And 5. And now for the black wire. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Well, we're out of that too. Okay. 3, 4, 5. So we'll just do opposites. So black gets white, red gets green. Because I'm not using those colors, at least for power connectors, at any other point stares at the joystick. 1, 2. Oh, you were so close too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have enough yellow. This is all male connectors. Oh, I don't even... Hang on. So I'm definitely gonna have to order more of these, regardless. Oh, there's one more male connector if I ever need it. Okay, so we got 2 yellow. Sure, we'll keep you around if we need it. Then we just need 5 black or white female connectors. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. That should be all of the wire that we need right now. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna want to do is heat shrink. Let's start with let's just start with the red. Let's go color by color. And then glue them all at the end. Let's see. The way I like to do this usually is at least with the male headers, get the little male pin and the other clamp, so that way you have some point of just support compared to not having another set to clamp onto with the female connector. Then you solder both of them in the middle and then heat shrink it. Perfect. So now all we gotta do is heat shrink it, and then that's good. Yeah, don't try to think of it as like however many cables we're actually soldering. We're only soldering 5 of each color. Welcome. Right now, I am soldering, I think, 15 cables. But eventually, they are to connect to the potentiometers here, which then connect to our little PCB. This is totally not the correct wiring, but demonstration. Alright, we got one done. Yeah, with the female connectors, it's a little bit trickier. You basically just have to slide it as much on the end as possible without going over. Because if it goes over, it blocks it kinda. And then you just gotta put it in there and hope for the best. Okay, now we join them in the middle. And when I'm doing this part, I try to like get them overlapping so the solder flows just a little bit better. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's great. Oh, that may be too shrunk. Oh well. Somewhere around there-ish. Think like it's kind of just a vibes thing, I guess. There. Go. Second one done. Oh, this is gonna be a long stream. But second one of that color, which means we're almost done that color. We're now halfway done. Woo! Nah, it's not the best. It's whatever though. Okay. Then we solder these two ends. to make one whole happy cable. Don't fall asleep. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. There we go. Oh wait, we still do have the 5th camera angle. Hell yeah. I didn't realize I kept that on there. That's awesome. Like half-ish. Both these ends are done, so now you just go on the middle piece. Third red cable done. Should be more careful with that. It's like smushing them together before soldering them so they stay together better. Like that. Alright, let's get that little bit of heat shrink in the middle. Then we're on to, oh yeah, we're on to the green one. That piece of heat shrink's not gonna cut it. I don't know, we may have to go yellow. I may have heat shrinked all the connectors in the box unintentionally. Because this is looking not the same width. Oh yeah, I screwed it up. Whoops. Okay, so now we have these yellow ones, which should be a little bit bigger. There we go. Last one for the green. And this is the Christmas green. There we go. Yeah, something like that. The last thing I want to do is melt the solder inside of the heat shrink, so I'm just going to leave it. Alright, that should have been the last one. There are all of our red cables done. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Let's do black next. These black and white combos look kind of fun. And then we'll wrap up with yellow. Because yellow's all the same, I think. Would these work? I feel like they'd be too small. Yeah, they're just too small. It's always such a game of give and take with the heat shrink, because it like moves a little bit once you start it. You want to get it close as you can. Yow. Oh, that's a male connector, I see. So let's start with the female one. Hope that's in focus. I mean, if the text on the Omnifexo is, then it should be. Something like that? That's kind of off. Yeah, something more like that. First cable down. Next up. There we go. That's 2. here. Huh, guess I made some extras. This should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, that sample's totally illegally acquired. Guess these were just some spares I had lying around. Okay, on to yellow. Gonna heat shrink all and then solder all. There we go. Just want to give myself a little bit more headroom. So now I got big me and I got little me. Where's my finger? Yeah, there's little me. There. Or bonk. Where's the... Hello to whoever has joined us. Good evening. Right now I'm just soldering, or right now I'm just heat shrinking the last of these cables before soldering them, and then before attaching them to the servo motors. on to soldering. Woo! There we go. Okay. Now we just gotta solder each of these together. I'm just gonna solder and heat shrink these while I have it on there, just so I'm not wasting as much time. Like, it'd be one thing if it was different areas, but since it's like the same-ish area, just like, it's already there. Okay. Oh, I'm missing one. Don't tell me. Oh, thank Lord. Okay. Yeah, this is 4th, and I'm about to solder the 5th. And there is the last cable. Woo! We did it! We got all 15! Okay. I need a quick break. For some juice. I'll be back. Pardon the interruption, everyone. I had to get a little snack and drink for myself. But now we are on to, I don't know what we're, oh right, we're on the glove, but we're on the middle finger specifically. That's not cutting it. Yeah, you get a little bit loose towards the top, but it's not detrimental. Trying to think of like how to approach this. Because that's hot glued on there. That's not, like, it's on there. Oh, right, that makes sense. This isn't plugged in yet. I switched to 5 cam and all it does is just bump the desk cam down and make it tiny. I'm like, that's not supposed to do that. Welcome back, everyone. Now, the 5 multicam setting is working. There we go. This may be the answer, I'm not sure. Because I don't want to cut the string unless it's absolutely... Okay, this is just getting annoying at this point. Right now it's perfect for tension, but obviously not. So that's too much. What's one below that? Gonna see how little I can get away with. I feel like I can get it down to a science. Just let out a little bit and twist this so it's the same as that. That just feels so short. I'm sorry. Like, that's where we should... Okay. Addendum. That is where we should be starting. No, wait, that's even worse. We want to be starting, like, here. How do I keep getting myself in this position? It's a circle. That's way too loose. Way too loose. This just feels like... Hang on. I'm literally gonna pull up the video because I'm losing my mind.
Here's how you can build your own VR haptic gloves for super cheap that let you feel objects inside of virtual reality.
Hello class, welcome back. Right now I gotta reference the material.
So that we can use that for our glove. Now take your 3D printed tensioner part and you're gonna have some nuts that come with the potentiometers and put that inside of the tensioner. Now you can just screw the potentiometer in from the bottom. Now take this funny shaped end of the spring and you're gonna fit it inside of the tensioner part in this rectangular hole, and then you're gonna rotate it 90 degrees so that it stays in. Now start coiling the spring around the inside of this circle. Once you have it all coiled up, you can tug it tight and fit it inside of the slit of the potentiometer. Now if you did that correctly, you should have a spring-loaded potentiometer, so if you rotate it, it should spring back. Now take your spool piece and the string that came in the badge reel and use a pin or a needle in order to fit the string through this hole. Now pull it all the way through so that the knot is sticking out the end. Now take your spool piece and fit it onto your potentiometer. If you have issues getting it to fit, you might have to trim your spring a little bit. Now looking at the cover piece, you'll see there's one side that has a ridge on it. Feed the string through the side with the ridge and pull it out of the little hole that's on the other side. And keep tugging it until the tensioner piece comes all the way up to the spool cover. And then when you push them together, you should hear a nice satisfying click.
Yep.
Now if you rotate the cover while holding the string tight, it'll wind the string around the spool, so you'll have a nice wound elastic spool. Okay, so now take this...
But he mentions nothing of what direction the potentiometer should be facing for rotation, nothing of spring tension, nothing of string length, nada, zilch. All right, hang on one sec. Okay, so the new game plan is to keep trying it until we figure out how to make it work. Obviously, that's not it. Because that's the part that's holding us back from the rest of it right now. Otherwise, I'd be making the JST connectors out of hot glue and singing Kumbaya, but this one badge reel is just being an absolute nuisance. There. Okay. So it's supposed to rotate that much. Part of the issue, I think, could be that tiny piece getting stuck against the badge reel, potentially. I think this is perfect, because if I do one more, it's going to be too tight. I say as I shamefully do one more, knowing that neither of those solutions is the answer. Oh boy. Okay, so I think this is what it was or something. I'm back in the building, as the kids say. Yep. Darn it. Watch this. I had one more, and it's way too much. Yep. Unbelievable. So, like, yes, it technically works, but it only allows your finger to move down barely any. And the alternative is way too much. No. Okay, so that's almost where its maximum needs to be. No. Okay. I have an alternative theory. I put the spring on the wrong way. That way it's only doing that. Okay, so you're gonna be in there like this, so you need to rotate like that. So when I lock you in, you need to have something with that rotation in mind. I may have to cut this spring. So right now it's just being a huge nuisance. think that may be perfect. I just realized that's not because, yeah. Now I think it's perfect. Okay. Yeah, I was pointing towards the same keyhole slot. That's where I'm going to start rotating from. Yeah, that's, oh my god, that's so much better. Worst finger to best finger, here we come. Oh, I don't like the looks of that. I have a plan B. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's not where I want it to be, but it's a little bit better, which leads me to think I actually know what the issue is. It's the rotation of the spring around the spool being in technically the wrong direction. No, that makes no sense. I don't get it. On paper, you're perfect. You're extremely springy. And you would be like this on the other side of it, which would give it complete go around. Okay, let's see if we can maintain that throughout reassembly and just see what happens. Okay, one more, and now let's add you to the, one more, and add you to the party. That may be too loose, but it may also be fine. We'll see. Okay, so good news. It kind of works. You can see it like barely moving. Like it's not until there that we start seeing movement from the potentiometer. So that means there's no tension in this right now, which is doable fix. Now we know what to fix at least, compared to just shooting around in the dark, hoping we hit something. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of the end of it. You sure that's not enough? Because any more would be overkill. Like, that's way too much. You know what I'm thinking at this point? I'm thinking of just redoing it. Because if it's hot glued in place, I can just take a heating gun to that. This is the best I've gotten it this entire time. Yeah, I'm gonna take the W where it is and just slightly attune this. Yeah, because by all other metrics, it's perfect. Yeah, something tells me that's not exactly gonna give so easily. Should probably get the hot glue. Okay, hopefully I'm still recording. There we go. Okay. Really just want to get like a clamp on there so I can get a hand free. Like that. Alright, you're coming with me. Double check if any of them need some more touching up. Let's just start here. One area at a time, don't drench it or else the whole thing will melt. Much better. Woo! Hell to the yeah. Oh, this is great now. Any issues with closing? I'd say kind of an issue with... You're actually fine. You're amazing now. You're not an issue either. You're close to being an issue, but not really. Yeah, the rest of them are fine. Okay. Let's get to the next step. Which I believe is... I shouldn't have unplugged that. Which I believe is wiring, which is going to require lots and lots and lots of hot glue. Also, I didn't realize that the GoPro could change orientation depending on its gyroscope. That's fun. Okay, so going back to this screen, power signal ground. That is the law of the land. Power signal ground for the potentiometers, signal power ground for the servo motors. But we aren't even worrying about the servo motors right now. The only thing we have to worry about is the potentiometers, at least for tonight. Servo motors can be a tomorrow problem, or a whenever problem. Sleep should also be something I should look into. It's midnight, and as much as I desperately wish I could continue and finish this off, I think we've almost been going for like, yeah, basically 2 hours. Shoot, I should probably call it for tonight. Shout out to KG for calling me cool. Thank you very much. You're cool. For commenting and like and supporting what I do. Thank you. With that, we will pick up the assembly of the other haptic glove. I don't know left or right. I should know based on the title of this stream. It probably says to you. But yeah, we'll continue the assembly of this. Now that we have everything basically working again, we have the wires all ready. All we gotta do is hot glue them together and then plug and play. Yeah, ends in sight. Really excited to have both of them up and running. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.